Hello guys, in this video we are going to be solving this very simple question which is very straight to the point. So let's dive right in and solve this question. So the question is 3x minus the square root of 3 to the power x plus 2 equal to 0. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to express everything in terms of base 3. So let's take root 3. Root 3 is the same as 3 to the power half, and so the square root of 3 to the power x plus 2 is the same as 3 to the power half into x plus 2. Okay, so using this formula, am equal to amn, we are going to use it in this case. So our 3 to the half x plus 2 is the same as 3 to the power half times x plus 2. Okay, so now we are going to simplify this. So it's just going to be 3x plus 2 on 2. So that is what we have. Now let's us substitute and simplify the powers. Now let's say, okay, so let me just simplify this one further. It's going to be 3x on 2 plus 2 on 2. Okay, so now let's say let t be equal to 3x on 2. So now we are going to express everything in terms of t. Okay, remember our question was 3x minus root 3x plus 2 equal to 0. So that was our question. So if you want to express 3x in terms of t, it's going to be 3x divided by 2 times 2. So since I said let t be equal to this, so 3x is just going to be t squared. And the next one, root 3 into x plus 2. To express this in terms of t, it's just going to be, okay, so this is the same as 3x on 2 plus 1. So this is 3x on 2 times 3 to the power 1. So this is the same as 3t. So now since we have substituted everything with t, now we are going to have t squared minus 3t plus 2. Now this is a quadratic equation. So now we are going to solve the quadratic equation. So we are going to use our AC method. So A, the coefficient is 1, B, the coefficient is minus 3, and C, the coefficient is 2. So our AC will be 1 times 2, which is still 2. So now we are going to look for two numbers in which if you add, it's going to give you minus 3, and if you multiply, it's going to give you 2. So those two numbers, we can say that it is minus 2 and minus 1. If you add minus 2 and minus 1, it's going to give you minus 3, and if you multiply minus 2 times minus 1, it's going to give you 2. So now we are going to replace them. So it's going to be t squared minus 2x minus x plus 2. So this is going to be t. Since everything is in terms of t, it's going to be t. Okay, so now we are going to factor out t. We take this first 2 and factor out t. So if we factor out t, there is going to be t into t minus 2. And the second one here, I'm going to factor out minus 1. into t minus 2. And now we have t minus 1 times t minus 2. Now to get the values of t, it's going to be t minus 1 equal to 0. T is equal to 1 from here, and take the next bracket, t minus 2 equal to 0. T is equal to 2 here. So we have the two values of t. But now that's not all. We are going to substitute it back. So our t in the first place was 3x on 2. So we are going to have 1 equal to 3x on 2. So now we are going to find the value of x. So now we are going to express everything here in base 3. So this one is already in base 3. Now we are going to express 1 in base 3. So 1 in base 3 is just going to be 3 to the power 0 equal to 3 to the power x on 2. So by the laws of indices, we have that if we have numbers like this and their bases are the same, we are just going to equate the power. So it's going to be x on 2 equal to 0, and from here x will just be equal to 0. So this is the first value of x when t is equal to 1. Now let's take the next case when t is equal to 2. So our t was 3x on 2. So we have 2 equal to 3x on 2. So here the best way to go about this, we are going to use logarithm, the laws of logarithm. So to change this into logarithm is going to be log 2 base 3 equal to x. So that is equal to x on 2. So that is if we want to change it to logarithm. And now to remove this 2, we are going to multiply both sides by 2. So it's going to be x equal to 2 log 2 base 3. And these are our two values of x. Very simple, very straightforward. Thanks for watching this video.